Welcome to Midnight Romance Stories. What if the poorest girl in town suddenly became the wife of the most powerful CEO in the country? And what if the secret behind their marriage could change everything you thought you knew about love? Stay until the very end because the final chapter reveals a shocking secret that nobody saw coming, a secret that will either break their hearts forever or make their love stronger than ever. Tonight's romantic audiobook is called The Poor Girl Who Became the CEO's Wife.
Yes, queen.
A heartwarming billionaire romance filled with unexpected twists, sweet moments, emotional struggles, funny misunderstandings, warm hugs, hidden secrets, and a love story that proves destiny works in mysterious ways. So dim the lights, get comfortable, and let tonight's unforgettable romance begin. Chapter 1: The Girl with Nothing. Emma lived in a small province with her sick mother. Every day she worked multiple jobs just to buy food and medicine. While other girls dreamed about luxury, Emma simply dreamed about surviving tomorrow. One rainy evening, while rushing home carrying groceries, she accidentally bumped into an expensive black car. The owner stepped out. Tall, handsome, powerful. CEO Alexander Knight. Neither of them knew it yet, but this accident would change both of their lives forever. Chapter 2: The Strange Proposal. A few days later, Emma received an unbelievable offer. Alexander needed a temporary wife for a business arrangement. In return, he would pay for her mother's medical treatment. Emma was shocked. Marry a complete stranger? It sounded crazy. But seeing her mother's condition worsen daily, she finally agreed. And just like that, the poor province girl became the CEO's wife. Chapter 3: Life Inside the Mansion. Emma entered Alexander's enormous mansion for the first time. Everything felt unreal. Luxury cars, swimming pools, private chefs. Meanwhile, Emma accidentally used a decorative towel to clean spilled juice. The house staff gasped. Alexander nearly laughed. For the first time in years, the serious CEO smiled. Chapter 4: The Ice-Cold CEO. Despite the marriage, Alexander remained distant. Professional. Cold. Reserved. Emma promised herself she would never fall in love. But things became difficult. Because underneath his cold personality, Alexander quietly helped everyone around him. Especially her. Little by little, Emma's heart started changing. Chapter 5: The Sweetest Night. One evening, Emma fell asleep while reading in the library. Alexander found her there hours later. Instead of waking her, he carefully carried her to her room. Half asleep, Emma wrapped her arms around his neck. Alexander froze. His heartbeat suddenly became impossible to ignore. And for the first time, the CEO realized he was falling in love. Chapter 6: The Funniest Date Ever. Trying to understand his feelings, Alexander invited Emma to dinner. Unfortunately, everything went wrong. Emma accidentally spilled soup. Alexander accidentally broke a chair. A waiter dropped dessert. The entire evening became a disaster. But they laughed harder than ever. And honestly, it became their favorite memory. Chapter 7: The Unexpected Hug. Days later, Emma received terrible news about her mother's health. Heartbroken, she sat alone crying. Alexander found her quietly. Without saying a word, he wrapped his arms around her. A warm, comforting, safe hug. Emma closed her eyes. For the first time in years, she felt protected. Chapter 8: The First Kiss. One beautiful evening, they watched city lights from the rooftop. The wind was gentle. The silence felt perfect. Emma looked at Alexander. Alexander looked at Emma. Neither wanted the moment to end. Then slowly, he leaned closer and kissed her softly. Sweet, tender, unexpected. A kiss neither of them would ever forget. Chapter 9, The Secret That Changed Everything. Remember the secret from the beginning? Here it is. Alexander never chose Emma randomly. Years ago, when his company was struggling, Emma unknowingly helped him during one of the hardest moments of his life. She showed kindness when nobody else did. He never forgot. For years, he searched for the girl who changed him. And finally found her again. Chapter 10, The CEO's Real Wife. Months later, the contract marriage officially ended. Emma prepared to leave. She believed Alexander deserved someone better. But before she could walk away, Alexander stopped her. Then smiled. Emma, I don't want a contract wife anymore. I want my real wife. Tears filled her eyes. Then she ran into his arms. The crowd cheered. And under a sky filled with stars, the poor province girl finally found her happily ever after. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to Midnight Romance Stories. If this romantic billionaire love story made you smile, laugh, cry, or believe in true love, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment below. If a billionaire offered you a contract marriage that could change your life forever, would you say yes or a no?
Yes, queen.
And what was your favorite moment? The proposal? The rooftop kiss? Or the final confession? Until next time. Sweet dreams, and see you in the next Midnight Romance story.